Hello, I am back for episode number 9 of Customer Appreciation Week. We are more than halfway through. I can hardly believe it. We have learned from Cassandra Spicer, and we have learned from Elena Chase. We have learned from CAW, and we've just, over the course of the first 3 days, I think have already just gotten so much inspiration, and there's so much inspiration more to come. Today, I will be playing with our Autumn Dreaming Design Kit. Softflix Company created this kit for Customer Appreciation Week. You've already seen Kristen use it twice now. She used it on Monday to make a gorgeous pair of earrings, and then yesterday she made a matching necklace. So now it is my turn to unbag the goodies. And I have a bracelet idea in mind to complete the set. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for hopping on here. Please like and share our videos. Even if you don't support us by making a purchase, because it's just too tough to make purchases from all of the small businesses you love, a like or a share or a comment means a lot to all of us too. Hi, welcome back. This is our 9th video out of 15 videos. Can you tell we're worn out? But we're just having such a fantastic time. I made this beautiful design with Sarah James this morning using these lovely new tiara cast components that just went in our shop today. And in fact, just went out to the public this week. They're all new, brand new designs. And I may tag one as like a charm onto my design today, even though it wasn't in the customer appreciation kit. But you can, by all means, leave it off or decide on a different charm that you have in your collection. We'll kind of play it by ear, but mostly I'm going to use things in the kit, which this will be your 3rd design from the kit so far. But these kits are so massive, you can make lots and lots of designs from them. And in fact, we would like you to post those designs into our Softflix VIB group. So this is the way our mystery design kits work. You buy the kit and it contains pretty much everything you need. It'll have wire and crimps, bindings, beads, everything that you would normally need except for the tools. And then you make as many designs as you want, and you join the Softflix Very Important VIB Studio group on Facebook. Post pictures of your designs using the kit and use hashtag CAW for Customer Appreciation Week. CAW is an acronym, Customer Appreciation Week 22. So hashtag CAW 22. You'll often hear us refer to Customer Appreciation Week as CAW Week, and that's what we're talking about. It's the acronym for Customer Appreciation Week. So use that hashtag and post as many designs as you can using a mixture of our beads and wire from the kit into the group. We will pick a one winner at random at the end of October. October 24th is the deadline. And that person will get a free kit. It's a lot of fun. We do it with our monthly challenge kits as well, but we like to do it with our event kits too, because honestly, we love to see what you guys are making with these kits. So please post your pictures into there. Every new design that you post as a picture becomes an entry to win. Okay. Yes, Marisol. Caw-caw, caw-caw. Debbie, did you think we were theming it after a bird? I'm glad I explained it. Yeah, Customer Appreciation Week, the acronym. Let's see. Debbie's asking, what do you get in the Halloween kit? We have 2 Halloween kits right now. We have a trick or treat jewelry making party kit, which looks like this. And this has all your supplies for the trick or treat jewelry making party that we're doing with Jesse James Beads at the beginning of October. You buy your supply kit from us, you buy your bead kit from jessejamesbeads.com, and then there will be 4 designers, myself included, who will design with the same kit. We break it up and you get 4 different designs you can make along with us from our kits. And we have that going. And then we also have our Spider Queen kit. This is our monthly theme kit. This is our Halloween themed kit. It is our ode to our Spider Queen, Kristen Fagan, who works here at Softlex. You've probably seen her in the videos this week and then every Monday. So she's always a Spider Queen for Halloween. So we decided to add to our costume this year. And we will be opening this up on the last Wednesday of this month. You'll get to see what's inside of it, and then you design with it for the month of October. And the deadline for posting pictures for Spider Queen will be October 24th. There's also a really beautiful Spider Queen strand of Jesse James beads. So you can nab that too if you're a Halloween lover. We also have some cool charms and things in the store for Halloween. Okay, so here we go. Everything from here over was in our Customer Appreciation Week kit. So there were 3 spools of Softlex beading wire. There were some 2 by 2 millimeter Softlex crimp tubes in copper. There was a spool of 22 gauge Softlex craft wire in a gold color. Beautiful bead mix from Jesse James Beads. I'll break that open in a minute, and we do have more of those on our website. If you missed the kit, that's a really nice way to get like a bite-sized version of it. There were 4 bead strands, check glass bead strands. These ones I am especially coveting. They're so pretty. They're really pretty. These ones are awesome too. Really good stuff. I'm probably using these ones today. I tried to look at what Kristen made because I didn't get to watch yesterday. I had to go to a meeting. And I think she used a couple of these orange beads, but not all of them. So if you've been making along with Kristen, I'm going to try to keep it fairly simple so that we don't overlap too much in what we used. And I'll give you some other options. We also threw in some bead stoppers. So if you've been wanting a little pair of bead stoppers, they were in the Customer Appreciation Week kit. You can also order these separately on our website. In the kit, there was a beautiful leaf from Vintage, and I saw Kristen used it, so I'm going to hold off and use it for something else. But I'm coveting that too. It's so pretty. Let's see what Maria says. We can post items created with past kits at any time. Absolutely. You can post anything you've made into the group, even just fun new stuff that you make with maybe the fall bead mixes or, anything that's Softlex related. The only thing you have to be careful about is not revealing kit items before the kit has been revealed on the event day or the last Wednesday of the month, because that does bother some who are waiting to see what's in the kit at the kit reveal. There's a couple of lobster clasps. We put some ear wires, and then there's a really nice little hammered hook and eye clasp from TierraCast. I grabbed a couple of jump rings. Hopefully you would have that handy if you want to add a charm. The charm is going to be totally up to you. I was thinking about just knotting some beads with soft flex. I think it's kind of an interesting thing that you can do with soft flex that you can't do as well with other types of beading wire. And so I was thinking it would be kind of fun to do that today in honor of Customer Appreciation Week. It's hard to believe, but Softflex has been around for 30 years now. And it's really what led us to kick off Customer Appreciation Week last year. It was just a lot of gratitude for all of our customers who buy directly from us, but then also for all of the bead stores and bead vendors out there, both online and in brick and mortar settings, who buy our product and sell it to people who we don't come in contact with. And there's a bunch of them. And so Customer Appreciation Week has been a way for us to show appreciation for the companies that buy and sell our products, but also for all of you out there. So here we go. We got this beautiful bead mix from Jesse James Beads. It's a custom bead mix. I didn't see which beads Kristen used out of this mix, but I'm thinking you'll be able to just sort of adjust based on what you have left for the design that I'm thinking of making. So I'm going to take some Softflex beading wire. You can choose whichever color you prefer, but you're probably going to want about, I'm going to guess you're going to want about 3 feet. I'm going to start with 3 feet because I'm knotting it. I want to make sure I have more than enough. I'm going to use the copper. Let me put my notes aside over here. I love that orange autumn color too. I was really drawn to it. I think I'm feeling like I can finally get in on fall. We will be doing a live giveaway today. I will be giving away a Peace and Love design kit. If you've already gotten that kit, then I will trade up for a Spider Queen kit or maybe a future kit of the same cost. So stick around. And what should we do? How about if you tell me something new that you've learned this week during Customer Appreciation Week. Anything. It could be anything. It could be colors from Pantone. It could be how to use a loom, how to use Kumihimo. It could be making a spiral from CAW. What have you learned that's new this week? Tell me in the comments, and Thomas will pick a random winner at the end of the show to win a Peace and Love design kit. Okay, we gotta get some crimps out. I'm gonna dump those over here. You must be present to win at the very end. And we do check, as seen 2 days ago. So you have to be here. So I took both wires, I doubled them over after stringing my clasp. And now I'm gonna string this crimp to the center. I'm excited to see what you guys are learning. And thank you for watching, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. We so appreciate having you here. Please do like and share our videos. Look at that. Okay, so now I've got my clasp in the center. I'm going to take my magical crimping pliers and I'm going to go ahead and compress. The first time should make sort of a little 4-corner ravioli, as you've all heard me say a million times. And I just go around it, tightening it down, making sure it's all nice and tight on there. I'm going to take both wires and I'm going to string one of these large orange beads. I feel like I'm ready to decorate for Halloween. I think that's what I've learned this week is I'm ready to like get into fall. I'm in fall mode. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and knot this by taking my 2 fingers and wrapping around and then coming through. I learned this technique once again from the wonderful and talented Danielle Wicks of John Bead, and we will be seeing her, I believe, tomorrow. Now, you can use tweezers to get that knot down there, or you can just kind of use your thumb. And then what you're going to do is just pull on both sides. And then what I like to do is kind of pull back from the bead and make space for that bead to sort of move around. And that should sort of tighten it all down. So pull this way on each one, and then pull this way, just to make a little bit of breathing space for that bead. And then you do your next one. Now, if you have enough beads and you want to do one solid bracelet out of these orange ones, I think that would be cool. I think it would be really pretty. I don't know. I think Kristen maybe used 3 of them. And I'm not sure if there's enough of them to make it around a whole wrist. So we're going to do 3 in the orange, and then maybe we'll pick another color from the Jesse James bead mix. So do you see how it's knotting it? And then I like to pull back, kind of loosen up that space just a little bit. Now this will do that. It will sort of bend and be a little wonky, and that's totally fine. It's kind of cool. So the nice thing about Soft Flex, even though it's a stainless steel wire, and most wire, if you bend it back and forth, it'll work, harden, and snap. Soft Flex is so strong, it will not lose any strength where it's knotted. It will be just as strong, as durable as where it's not knotted. I can't wait to go back and see all the things that you guys have been learning. Stacy said that she's way less intimidated, and she's had the Kumihimo kit for 5 years and never touched it. You can do it, Stacy. Brenda said that she learned a better way to end a Kumihimo project. That's great. That's a good one. Deborah said she had never heard of a Mirix loom, but now she's interested in learning something new. Oh, good. Cheryl learned how flexible Soft Flex is. It's very flexible. And Gail learned to use Soft Flex to warp a loom. Awesome. Oh, and Teresa, she's already decorated for Halloween. I need to get on it. I think I'm ready. Norma said she learned how to not make a knot head pin. And that's one of the several things she learned, along with the loom and the Kumihimo. Very cool. Tomorrow we are going to have Jill Wiseman and Danielle Wicks on. It's going to be an amazing day. And Joyce Trowbridge. We have 3 designers tomorrow. Norita said that she learned different ways of using Soft Flex, which she has yet to try. That's awesome. And making your own head pins. You guys, I'm so happy that you're learning so much during this week. That's really the point, right? For us to all be here learning from each other and enjoying each other's company and inspiring lots and lots of beading. So my house finally just quieted down. The kids have definitely been missing me. I've heard a lot about that from them. They've been telling me they're missing me. And I miss them too. But the girls just went to tennis practice. So I think they're going to have a lot of fun with that. All right. So we've got 3 oranges. I don't know. I'm kind of digging this periwinkle color. Maybe kind of fun to add in there. We also have some really fun whites, so I could break that up a little bit. Ooh, and there's some really fun copper spacer beads in the mix too. I should get some of those in there. So maybe I'll do a larger pattern before I knot again, see what that's like to break up the spacing. So I'll show you what I've strung and then let's see how it ends up looking. Before I do the knotting part of it. Can I repeat this pattern on the other side of the bracelet will be my second question. Do I like that? Do I want to knot between each one? I kind of feel like once you're knotting between each bead, it's kind of hard to stop. So maybe I'll knot and then do the periwinkle and then do the white. Let me see if I have enough to do the same thing on the other side if I really want to. Yeah, I do. All right, let's try that. Okay, so if you wanted to do this with tweezers, let me show you what that looks like. If you have a pair of tweezers at home, like I was showing you, it's not necessary. The tweezers do make it a little bit easier. You kind of grab on to there and then you can pull this closer. I'm feeling a little clunky today for some reason. There you go. You pull it in as close as you can and then you just sort of let go slowly and then knot it down. And then you still have to do all that same stuff. I was finding it a little easier just to do the knotting and press it up. That's probably hard on my nail. I can't say I'm really good on my nails like some folks are, but I think it'll be okay either way, whatever you're most comfortable with. So there, we're going to add that. And then tying over the top, going through the center. If you want to enter a giveaway for this hour, you're going to tell us what new thing have you learned so far during Customer Appreciation Week. Like, for example, did you learn that you can knot soft flex? Did you maybe not know that before? Or that you could bead weave with soft flex? Those are some interesting things that I've been doing this week. Or use it on a loom. Or with the kumihimo. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you are all learning new things. I'm really excited for the classes tomorrow. Joyce Trowbridge has this class tomorrow where she's going to show us how to use soft flex to encage like a cabochon, a gemstone cabochon. And I'm so curious about how she's doing that. And then I'm really excited, of course, for Danielle's kit. She has a beautiful kit to share. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm always excited anytime we get to see Jill Wiseman. Who doesn't love Jill? She's so fantastic. And I bet she's going to have some good information about her upcoming bead garage sale. And it's going to be a really good day tomorrow too. I will be worn out this weekend though. I can tell you that already. I can definitely tell you that. Saturday morning at soccer, I'm going to be lounging in my camping chair and thinking of all the wonderful things we got to do this week. Oh, Debbie, I don't know. Jill's been around. I don't feel like she's gone away. I think she's maybe been doing fewer videos and just kind of doing some mental health self-care, which is important, and just generally busy. You know, she's got a really lucrative but small business. and it can be a lot to keep up with. Hope says she learned how to make earrings with Kristen on Monday, and she loved the shape. That was a really cool shape that Kristen did. She is such an artist. We are so fortunate at Softlex to have Kristen around. For my sanity, I can't imagine work without Kristen, but also just she's kind of a treat to work with. She has such a good sense of humor. She's such a hard worker. But I've been saying regularly, we've got the best team at Softlex right now that I think we've ever had. It's really good. Oh, thanks, Melanie. I will definitely let them know that you guys are happy that I got to come play with you. Judy says that she has learned that she has a new bead obsession. Oh, good. I am using the Softlex 019, but you cannot with all of the different diameters of Softlex. This one's nice because it's so sturdy. So when I'm making these knots, like when I'm really yanking on it and pulling on it, I'm cinching that knot down, and I don't really have to worry about it work hardening and breaking. The thinner the wire, the more tender you're going to need to be. So the medium's so sturdy though, like you can really yank on it, and it's great to work with. So I love it. But you can also use the fine or even the very fine if you wanted to, or the heavy. It'll just make a bigger knot, and you'll have to yank a little harder on the heavier wire. So in the kit came these 3 colors. We have a new kit out today that'll be similar, but in a different color scheme. And it is our TGBE, the Great Bead Extravaganza Fall Fest kit. Fall Fest is going to be at the middle of October. I think it's like the 22nd and 23rd. Seeing where the middle of my bracelet's going to be. I think I need to add a couple more in the center. Maybe do 5 in the center. So Fall Fest used to be the beginning of November. We moved it up just a little bit to give everyone more time to get their holiday supplies just a little earlier, and to give those who have brick and mortar stores a little bit of space, because holidays become kind of crazy for them. So it's sort of going to be fun though, because we've never had it before Halloween. Heather Powers yesterday at our meeting made a suggestion that we all dress up for preview night in Halloween costumes. I don't know if that'll happen, but it might. It's like a real possibility. And that could be very fun to see what everybody dresses up as too. I think 4 might be enough. I don't want to overdo it. So I'm going to go on to my next repeat here with the white bead from the bead mix. And you can still get this beautiful Customer Appreciation Week bead mix from Jesse James Beads on our website if you want to grab one. If you missed the kit, it's kind of a mini version of it. I think I saw a question about the Trick or Treat jewelry making party is a separate event with just Jesse James Beads, but it'll have 4 designers. The Great Bead Extravaganza is a collective of 14 companies, and it is a whole weekend long event. It's sort of like a virtual bead show. So there's stuff going on all weekend long. You'll have to look for the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook group and join it, and go like the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook page. I know. I would love to get James on camera with his costume. I'm loving seeing what you guys are saying you're learning. It's so excited. There's the link. Thank you, Thomas. And Thomas is moderating, what is it? 12 of our 15 videos. So hats off to Thomas. That's a lot of moderating. He's the moderator with the mostest. We really appreciate you, Thomas. So if you missed it at the beginning, tell us what you've been learning at Customer Appreciation Week in the comments. Thomas will pick someone at random to win a prize, but you must be present at the end of the show to claim your prize. This is so meditative. Nodding, it's just so relaxing. I could keep going. I feel like I'm having a spa day. Just really, really relaxing. And on Friday, we're going to have Sam from Sam's Bead Shop. We're going to have Nile from Silver Silk. The wire I started with, I think, was about 3 feet long. I see Judy asking, how long is your wire that you're using? Yeah, it was about 3 feet long. It was doubled over. So I strung my clasp. I crimped it in the center, and then I had 2 wires to run through my beads. So I'm just continuing down the pattern here. And then every time I knot, I kind of pull on each one to give it a little bit of space and keep going. You're welcome, Judy. Robin says she's learned so many different techniques from all the presenters' designs. I love that. I feel like we have such a great group of presenters for Customer Appreciation Week this year. We did last year too, but we added a few new folks that we haven't worked with before that I think are just excellent teachers. And I just feel grateful for everyone who did it last year and this year. And hopefully we can keep doing it in the future. Everybody seems to enjoy it. And I think we'll probably stick to September for it. I feel like this is a good time of year for Customer Appreciation Week. And there we go. I've completed my pattern. Let's see. Did I make it too small? I did. I had a feeling I might do that. I wonder if I could, I used the copper one already. Oh, no, I didn't. I wonder if I could somehow incorporate in this leaf. Ooh. I wonder if that'll then make it too big. I don't know. I think it might work. Okay. So I probably need, I have 2 jump rings. That's perfect. So I'm going to open up. This is a make it work moment. I'm going to open up my jump ring and add it to one side of my fern leaf. The fern leaf was not included in the kit. So this is a separate piece that you can buy on our website. Now, it just came available this week. You could use any sort of connector. You could keep stringing beads and knotting as well. So you could, you know what I just realized? I missed the white bead. That's probably part of why it's so short. Oh, in true Sarah fashion. But I'm going to finish it off anyway. Look at Thomas's. No. Oh, well, you can't win them all. We're going to keep going regardless. Okay, so there's my white bead that rolled away. I'll remake it fully after. So I'm going to attach this now to this piece here. One of the tricky things about the copper crimps is they are tighter than our other crimp tubes, making it truly unique. Thank you, Vanessa. They're a little trickier than the others in that you can really only get 2 wires through usually. 3 wires is pretty tricky. I do have a knot here though. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to crimp my wires just to make sure they're secure right up next to that knot. And then I'll crimp again to attach my fern piece, and we'll see how it all works out. In the thinner ones, the little or the other kinds of crimp tubes, I can often get back in a third time, but I have a feeling, let me just try. I have a feeling it's going to be too tight. And I have a feeling if you're trying it, if it's hard for me to get in and you're trying it at home, it's going to get frustrating. So let's not do anything too frustrating. That won't be any fun. All right, I'm gonna put my crimp back on. I just wanted to make sure that knot was all completed. And come down here. Who has that happened to before? You get all the way to the end and then you realize, oh, I missed a bead. Oops. Oh, well. I guess that is the joy of an asymmetrical design. Someone may have shown knotting soft flex in a prior video, but it did not stand out in my mind until this video. Oh, awesome, Rhonda. Yeah, we have showed it. Melanie says, who hasn't that happened to? Yeah, I know. I think it happens to everyone. Okay, so now that I've done that, what I can do is I can go ahead and let go of one of these strands and just cut it right at that crimp. And then I have just one wire to work with and I don't have to worry anymore. I'm going to come in and attach. These leaves are so wonderful because they are pewter and they're plated. You can bend them. There is a tool for doing this that is probably better to use than just your hands, but I'm going to just do it with my hands so that it fits just a little bit better on your wrist. You don't want to bend it too hard or too fast because it is plated, so you don't want to take that plating off, but you can bend it to your desired shape. And then I'm going to string and go back in again. How silly is that? Now here I want to sort of get my wires as side by side as I can to get a nice straight connection, and then just kind of pull down towards that first crimp. It's just going to look like 2 little copper beads next to each other. And there we go. That's probably like almost the perfect size for me. These you always want to kind of close up just ever so slightly after you get them on so that they don't end up slipping off too easily. And there we go. I can't believe I did that. I can believe I did that, but I can't believe I did that. How pretty are these fern leaves for fall? I think they're so stunningly pretty. I used one in my necklace earlier too. I used the gold, and this piece is really gorgeous too. Those are all new in our on our shopping website. Now I'll never be able to get this off because I closed it up. Oh well. You can also add one of these little thistle charms if you want to. This is brand new as well. Or you could add one of these sweet little redwood charms. Very, very cute. They have a great monstera leaf as well. If you want to use bead caps on your beads, they have these little acorn bead caps that are adorable. I can't wait to play around with those. Lots of fun new stuff on the website today. And we are just having a ball for Customer Appreciation Week. I'm probably going to take this apart and make it right. And then take a picture would be my guess. But we'll see how much time I end up having today for that. So you cannot soft flex beading wire is the moral of the story. And it's really fun to knot between large beads. You do have to have beads that are big enough with a hole to fit through, have a big enough hole for two wires to fit through them. But most beads are, have a decent sized hole. Hello, everybody. Kristen is great at making a mistake work as part of the design. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I think I need to redo mine. I feel like I'll make it work. Oh, good. Pam says she's happy we're selling the new tiara cast. I am too. I'm really excited about these parts and pieces. Like I said earlier, I think there's just something so special about the changing to fall, and I'm ready for it. It's going to be a really great season and lots of fun. So one last chance to enter to win our giveaway for this video. You need to tell us something you've learned at Customer Appreciation Week this week. And Thomas will be picking someone at random in just a couple of minutes. In the meantime, make sure that now that you've seen the Customer Appreciation Week kit, you can go take your beads and make designs and post them into the BIB Studio group, our Softflex Facebook group, with hashtag CAW22 by October 24th. And that's your entry to win a free kit for the following month. And Thomas is posting more information about all of those things. Here is our hashtag. CAW is the acronym for Customer Appreciation Week. Can you please show us the clasp again? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so the clasp that came in the kit is a hook and eye clasp, and it just hooks on. You do want to close this down when you have it on so that it doesn't break off. So the way that I started this design was I strung the hook onto about 3 feet of soft flex beading wire. I strung it to the center of the wire, and then I strung on a 2x2 millimeter soft flex crimp tube to the center. So I had 2 strands running down, like each probably about 1.5 feet. And then I knotted between each bead or section of beads. And then down here, I took both strands and crimped. Then I cut one of the strands off, strung a crimp, strung the fern leaf connector, and then went back into the crimp and crimped it. And then over here, all I did to add that eye was take a jump ring. So I just used a little jump ring there to connect it all together. And you can do this with strung beads too. You don't have to knot. You could just, and maybe I'll do that to save time. You can just string beads and use this as part of your design on one half of it as well. That might be the ticket for saving myself some time. Marie is asking, do you use wire guards with soft flex? You do not have to, but you can. It's an aesthetic choice. Some people really love how they look. Soft flex is very strong. If you're using the right diameter with the right beads and project that you're doing, it's very unlikely it's going to break where it's attached. It really is that durable. Let's see. Melanie says, that's awesome. I ordered the bead mix and it should arrive in time for you to enter some pieces. Fantastic. So it's not Bird Week. Caw-caw, caw-caw. It's Customer Appreciation Week. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are all having so much fun. Thank you for being with us this week, and thank you for being our loyal customers. We are so happy to have you as part of our community. You guys all mean the world to us. You're the reason we've been in business for 30 years, and you continue to support us through all of the different events and things that we do as a small business, through the good times and the bad. So thank you for that. We really appreciate it. Thomas, I think we're ready to post our winner for the day. Who is our big winner? Oh, Judy. Judy, you are our winner. Are you here, Judy? We are looking for Judy to claim her prize. Let us know if you're here. You're going to email info@softflexcompany.com. And let them know. If you did get a Peace and Love kit already, then we'll choose something else. But if not, we'll send you a Peace and Love kit. So make sure you send your shipping address to info@softflexcompany.com. Oh, Brenda, we're enjoying it so much. Everybody is a little worn out, I have to say. Especially this morning, I asked everyone, "Are you still hanging in there?" But we love all of you, and it is a labor of love for sure. We are also very close to selling out. Oh, good, Judy's here. Yay, Judy, congratulations. Thank you for hanging out with us, and I am so excited for you to get your prize. Email info@softflex. We are very close to selling out on these. I think there's just roughly about 20 left. So if you haven't gotten your Customer Appreciation Week swag bag, make sure you do that soon. I did have, where did I put that? I got one of the inserts that they're putting in it for from all the presenters, and there are bead mixes, there are beads, there is wire, there's crimps, there are coupons. I saw gift cards. There's a lot. So make sure you grab one. They're going to be really handy to have around. I have some extras I'm going to send out to all of our presenters. Shh, don't tell them. And then all of my coworkers are getting one too, one of these days. When it slows down a little bit. But they're just like a handy thing. Rolls up in a little ball. You just stick it in your bag. Easy peasy. Kristen designed it. It looks great. I hope you guys enjoy it. I don't know if it's waterproof. It's like I wouldn't think it's waterproof, but maybe. I don't know. It's like a stretchy material. It's almost like the same material of like a legging, if that makes sense. So that's it. Thank you so much for being here with us. We appreciate all of you. We'll be back again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, and let's look at the schedule and see what the schedule is for tomorrow. So Danielle Wicks is up first right away at 11 a.m. Jill Wiseman from Jill Wiseman Designs at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And then Joyce Trowbridge is the last one tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. So it is going to be a jam-packed day of learning tomorrow. And for all of you that watch this on replay, we love you too. I know it's hard to be here during work hours. So I know many of you are watching these in the evening and will watch them in the weekend and throughout the weeks to come. And we love all of you too. Thank you for being our loyal and amazing customers. We are very fortunate to have all of you in our lives. Okay. Bye. Oh, Kristen, that's right. There is a different material. I don't know if it's waterproof though. I would say they're machine washable for sure. I don't know. Ask Kristen. Kristen knows these things. I have to go remake my bracelet. All right. See everybody later.